Hey everyone, it's Bailey from Making Up Midwest, and today I have a tutorial for you showing you how to fake no makeup. I realized I was neglecting my How to Fake It series, and people need to know how to fake it. So I thought it might be useful, or at the very least entertaining, to show you how I fake no makeup with makeup. It's kind of weird, but if you'd like to see how I do it, please continue watching. I'm starting the eyes off with a more natural looking base, and that is Urban Decay's Primer Potion. Normally I use MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, but that can sometimes be a little thick, a little more opaque, and this I find is just sheer. So I've already primed my eyes with that. Next, because I don't want my eyes to be completely matte, I want some of the natural dewiness that would be there had I not put makeup on. I want that still to be there. So I'm going to be taking this kind of satiny finish. This is Virgin from Urban Decay's Naked palette, but any satin cream color, not white, not stark white, but satin cream color would do. And taking a flat shader brush, and I'm putting that, just sweeping that all over the lid, using it to highlight the inner corner as well. I still want to define crease, just not as dramatic as I normally have it, so I'm still going to be using a darker color in my crease, but I'm going to be taking a more precise tapered crease brush and this matte kind of camel color from Wet n Wild's I Heart Matte palette. And I'm running that directly through the crease, not taking it up and above and not staying in the outer corner, just right through the crease to give it some natural definition. My personal rule for natural crease shades is to go 2 shades darker than my natural skin color, kind of like contouring with foundation. So if you have darker or lighter skin than me, you'll have to adjust this crease color to yourself. Last, taking that flat shader brush and the matte cream color from that same palette, I'm putting that just on the brow bone. The last step for the eyes are the lashes, and I've got them with the Body Shop Super Volume Mascara, and here is the brush right there. And my goal with keeping my mascara very natural looking is to focus on separation. I want my lashes to look exactly as they would without mascara, just emphasized with the extra black kick that mascara gives them. So as you can see, my eyelashes are more separated, less clumpy than they usually would. To keep my face natural looking, I go for something with lighter coverage. Really, I just want a product that'll even out my skin tone, and there are a few things on the market now that will help you do that. One is tinted moisturizer. Another is BB creams, and I have a review to Garnier's new BB cream, and if you're not familiar with what those are, you can go check out my review right there, and it'll explain a little bit what BB creams are. You can see what I think of Garnier's and all that stuff. There's also, you can get a light to medium coverage foundation. If you have one of those, that's great. Or if you don't have a light to medium coverage foundation, you just have a heavier coverage, like this Revlon Photo Ready. I think it's a pretty heavy coverage. What I do is I mix it with any moisturizer, the moisturizer you typically use for your face, mix the two together, and it gives you a nice light coverage. Another thing I like to have in my more natural foundation is to find one with a dewy finish or one with a built-in illuminator, basically. I'm not going to be using any kind of illuminator in this look because sometimes even that can look a little unnatural, so I'm going to look to my foundation to have a little bit of a built-in sheen or dewiness to give my skin that healthy glow that illuminators or luminizers typically give me. Once the foundation's done, I go in with a very light concealer. Here I'm using, this is from Sheer Cover, and I'm using the lighter of the two on this side, and you want sheer so it doesn't look cakey. I'm going to be using it to spot cover all of the areas that I still want to conceal, as well as those circles under the eyes. And this is a Real Techniques foundation brush, I believe. Yes, pointed foundation brush, but I find it works really well for getting in here on the inner corner and in here around the nose, which can sometimes be a little red. I'm only going to use one more product to finish up the rest of my face, and that is a lip and cheek stain. This is from the Body Shop, and it is in shade 1, but there are a ton of them out there. Benefit makes a few in different colors. I find that stains look more natural because my face, personally, and I assume it's this way for many people out there, my cheeks and lips flush the same way. When I get a nice healthy glow and flush, it's all the same color because it's my, I'm not going to blush pink and have an orange glow on my lips. It's all going to be one color. So I love stains because it's always going to match, it's always going to look natural. So the way I like to apply cheek stains without ending up with both the back of my hand and my fingers stained is to use a stippling brush because I feel like I can control the coverage more with this. So what I do is I just swipe it on the brush like this, and then I'll take a paper towel and stipple off on it just so you have the littlest bit left on the brush. Then I find where I naturally flush, and for me you can kind of tell it's a little bit, I'm a little warm, and so it's starting, my cheeks are kind of flushing naturally right here, and so that's where I'm going to apply my stain. Another tip if you find that you've applied your stain too heavy is to take whatever brush you've used with your foundation, if you use a foundation brush, and just buff it out to really blend it in. And last is the lips. It's a really easy doe foot applicator for the lips, so I'm just going to be applying it directly. And that's it for my no makeup look. It's how I fake no makeup. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was informative and it helped you, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye.